If it's Sunday, it must be Sunday dinner with Chef Joe. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of your favorite Sunday COVID activity. How are you guys? How y'all doing? Today, I'm so excited about today. Today's going to be great. It is just going to be great. But before we get to that, I want to first of all thank everybody for supporting this show. The last 3 episodes, we've hit almost 30,000 views total so far, and they're still going. So we're doing great. So I want to see how high we can trend this baby up. Let's see what we can do. So I'm asking all of you to please share it, tell all your friends. Let's see how many views we can get this week and even next week. All right? Are you excited? Let's do it. All right. Today we are going to be making buffalo, and no, not the city. We're not making the meat buffalo. We're making the city. We're making wings. We're making 2 kinds of wings. We're going to do buffalo wings, and we're also going to do wings, an Asian style Thai chili wing that we're grilling, and then we're also going to do the popular but very underrated beef on Weck, which is a huge popularity up in Buffalo. All right, before we get to that, we have guests in the tiki bar. And we got our friends Jim and Kim are here, and they are hanging out. Besides Jim being probably the best salesperson I know, he's also a fantastic bartender. So today, Jim's going to make us a drink while we're doing our cooking that he feels goes with what we're doing. So Jim, what are you making?
Well, when you mentioned buffalo wings, I was trying to think, what goes with buffalo wings? First thought was beer. Next thought was bourbon.
Yeah.
So I might as well mix the two, and we're going to do a little kick up on a Moscow Mule, and we're going to call it a Kentucky Mule.
Beautiful. Sounds good. Kentucky and Buffalo.
You got it.
All right. So let's start. So we're going to start making our wings. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about wings, first and foremost, what we've got here. So, we got ourselves some full wings. And the wings, as you can see, so wings really come in 3 parts. So you got your drummy, right? You got your flat, and then you have your wing tip. So to make buffalo wings, we want to split these things up. So, the great thing about chicken is that chicken always gives you a roadmap of where to cut it. So we are literally just going to take our knife, and we're going to, and then you could see exactly where it is right there, and then we can literally just cut that just like that into and right there. And then we're also got, this is the flat and this is the wing tip, and again, pretty much the same thing. You just need to know where to cut it, and it will cut just like that. And then you're like, okay, what do you do with the tip? And I'm like, yeah, normally you would just throw them out. But I don't like to throw them out. I actually like to save them. And I'm going to make a quick chicken stock with that. So real simple. Again, we're just going to cut them like that. All right. And then we just put that there. And we're going to cut the wing tip off just like that. Put our wing tip there. Got one more to do here. Again, little. All right. Boom. Boom. Okay. So that's how you do it. Real easy. Okay. So now we're going to. We got 3 of 3. So we're going to match them all up. And I think what we'll do is we'll make 2 of them with our buffalo. And we'll do 2 with our Asian Thai chili flavor, okay? So, for our buffalo, we're going to just take a little salt. First of all, we're going to salt and pepper all of our chicken. All right? Let's pull this glove off for a minute. Okay. All right, so we're salt and peppered our chicken. Now, for our Thai chili, well, let's take our buffalo first, and we're going to put it into the fryer. Come on over. So I have the fryer set for 375, and we're going to fry these for 10 minutes at 375 in a fryer. So if you don't have a fryer, you can put them in a Dutch oven with oil, and you can get your temperature up to 375. All right, so we're going to let those go for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to take our other 2 wings, and we've got some Chinese 5-spice, and we're going to sprinkle a little Chinese 5-spice on here. Okay, little Chinese 5-spice. Beautiful. All right, got rid of that. Now we're going to put those right on our grill, just like that. And as you can see, I already have some that are grilling. Put those down there for now. All right, great. So as you can see, I've already got some that are grilled over here, and I'm going to pull those off in a minute. And then we have some buffalo wings over here. And then what we're going to do with those buffalo wings, when they come out of the fryer, is we're going to toss them in a little butter and in a little Frank's Red Hot sauce. Now I also have here the Anchor Bar. So let's talk buffalo for a minute. So buffalo has a very special place in my heart for my wife and I. That was the first house we bought, was in Buffalo. I lived there total on and off for about 9 years. I had season tickets to the Buffalo Bills for 10 of those years. The last year that we didn't live there, I sold them to my friend. And but we had a deal that if the Bills made it to the Super Bowl for the 4th time, and yes, I went to all 4 Super Bowls. I know, you're all groaning right now because they lost all 4, just in case you didn't know. But all 4 Super Bowls, so we put, anyways, the last one that they were in, my wife and I flew up to Buffalo. My son was a newborn at that time, the same guy who's now a grown-up running the camera. And we were, so we go to the game, they win, we get on our plane. It just so happens that we lived in Atlanta that last year. The Super Bowl was in Atlanta that year, so we get on the plane, and who's going to be on the plane with us but the NBC crew that had just done the championship game was on the plane to go to do the Super Bowl in Atlanta. And so our plane was delayed, and so we're all sitting around, and who's one of the commentators but O.J. Simpson. And so O.J. Simpson, and he was hanging out in the thing, and this is before, by the way, everything, but 6 months before. But anyways, I brought my son up to O.J., and he was like maybe 4 months old, maybe 3-4 months old, and he had a little Buffalo Bills jersey on. And I went up to him and I said, "OJ, could you sign my son's jersey?" And he absolutely signed the jersey, and was actually super nice. Hung out, talked to people on the plane. When we got to Atlanta, it was so late because of the delay that if you've ever been in the Atlanta airport, they have those underground trams. The tram had already stopped for the night, so we had to walk through the airport. Well, my wife and I and my son, the baby, were walking with one person hanging with us, and it was O.J. Simpson. Walked with us all the way from the gate all the way to baggage claim. And while we're walking, I'm walking with him. I'm going, "OJ, why do I feel like I'm in a Hertz commercial? Because we're going through an airport together." Anyways, Jim, what are you doing? Let's make a drink.
All right. Let's get going here. So, like I had mentioned, we're going to go with a Kentucky Mule. How we're going to do this is we're going to start with juice from a half a lime. Even a little less would be fine. Kentucky bourbon. And we're going to fill it up with ice. Couple more in here. There we go. And top it off with a ginger beer. Yeah. Another wedge of line. There you go, Chef Joe. You can start the line off. I would put an umbrella in there, not for the ambiance of it, but to keep the drink out of the rain if that hole doesn't come through.
Yeah, we're in a huge drought here in New England, and it only rains on the day we do. Usually on the hour we do my show. It's the only time it ever rains. Anyway, this is damn good.
Well, while you get back to cooking on those, I'm going to make a few more for myself over here and the other guests for today's show.
You got it. Great. All right, let's go back. So, our wings over here are cooking still. We got a couple more minutes on the wings. We've got our wings grilling over here, and I'm going to show you guys. We're going to have beef on Weck today. So beef on Weck is roast beef of some kind, and it's on a Camel Weck roll. And a Camel Weck roll is a roll. Now, I will tell you, this is as close in Massachusetts as you're going to get to a Camel Weck roll. It's not exactly a Camel Weck roll, but it does have the salt, and it does have the caraway seeds on it. And this is a Kaiser roll with that on it. But I was able to at least get those, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to, so what we're going to do is this roast beef that I'm going to show you guys, I made on the grill here before the show today, and I left it on the grill for about 2 hours. And wait till you see this beautiful. Look at this roast beef. So this has been cooking for 2 hours, and I've been letting it sit. And we're going to take a look at it. I have not even cut into this, so we're going to see how it looks. Looking quite nice, beautiful, just the way we want it for our beef on Weck. All right, so to go with our beef on Weck, we're going to make a horsey sauce. And the way I like to make my horsey sauce is it's real simple. We're going to take a half a cup of sour cream, any sour cream you want, and 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon, equal amount, of prepared horseradish, just like that. And we're going to just mix it up. And you guys, that's it. You can add a little salt and pepper if you want to it, but that's really it. That's all you need when you're making the horsey sauce. Really simple. Okay? Now, let's get back and we'll, let's plate our roast beef here. Just want to check my time on my wings. Hang on 1 second. Oh, we're almost ready. All right. So, here's our beef. All right, so I'm trying to do this so you guys can see it, but unfortunately the way my hand cuts. All right, so we're cutting it really nice thin slices. Beautiful thin slices. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, got our roll. Gonna put our roast beef. Look at that beautiful roast beef. Oh my God. Huh? Guys, really? Right? Then we're gonna take a little of our horsey sauce. Put that right on there. Okay, we're gonna top that off. Now, let's go over to our wings. Let's do our chili wings first. All right, so these have been grilling for a while. I know these are done. So we're going to take our, you can buy any sweet Thai chili sauce that you want. I bought this at the store. And I'm just going to put that in there. And don't forget, we had seasoned those with the Chinese 5-spice. And we're going to literally just take our wings and toss them right into the Thai chili sauce. All right, just like that. And we're going to toss them. Just like that. All right, and we can plate a couple of those. Now I'm putting them in a basket, and I happen to have a newspaper here, so I'm really having a fun. We're doing a little comics on here. So I've got some Thai chili wings that we're going to put into our plate. Looks really nice, huh? All right, and then now let's go get our buffalo wings. All right, so our buffalo wings are done. And we're going to, so now what we're going to do is, so you could buy the Anchor bar. Now, oh, by the way, there is always a competition in Buffalo of who has the better wings. Okay, so the Anchor Bar claims they invented the wings, and I'm not going to dispute that they invented buffalo chicken wings. I've been there. Their wings are very good. But there is a competition, and the biggest competition is, I think, is Duff's. Duff's by far has, I think, they're in Tonawanda, and they make a great wing. All right, so we're going to make them the way they make them in Buffalo. We're not going to use the prepared sauce. So you're going to take a little butter, and I'm just taking a little softened melted butter here, as you can see. And I'm taking some Frank's Red Hot sauce, because that's what they used originally. All right. And then we're going to take our wings that we just fried. We're going to toss them right into there, into our buffalo sauce, just like that. All right. And as you can see, it actually turns into the similar color of the bottle, doesn't it? Because they have lots of butter on them and sauce. All right. So then we're going to take our, and then we're going to take our chicken wings, and we're going to put those in on our plate. All right, beautiful. And by the way, if you don't want to use regular wings, you can do skewers, and we do that a lot. We'll take chicken flats, like chicken breasts, pound them out, weave them onto a skewer, and then we'll grill them with buffalo sauce on them, and they're absolutely fantastic. You can do it that way also. All right, so we got this is our blue cheese dressing for our wings. We need celery and carrots, right, guys? We need some celery and we need some carrots. So wrap some carrots, wrap a little celery, put that right there, all right, and then don't forget about our beef on Weck. And then we got Jim's drink. And look at that, you guys. Really super easy to make. Great. Buffalo is always got a special place in my heart. Will always be a special place in my heart. Even though I am no longer a Buffalo Bills fan, I completely gave up the Buffalo Bills because I am living here in New England, a huge New England Patriots fan, and I know I'm going to get hate mail. I don't care. Anyways, love you all. I will see you next week. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. And I'll see you next week on Sunday Dinner with Chef Joe. And by the way, don't forget, share this video if you can. And you can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Joe Louie. All right? See you next week on Sunday Dinner with Chef Joe.